Good evening, brothers and sisters. This is Victor Callender. Today is the 12th day of August, 2025. The time is now 19:49 or 7:49 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am reaching out to young Kemar Stuart in particular with reference to my commentary today. Brother Kemar, the future looks good for you, right? Because you're not a dummy. You're relatively smart. You do understand economic policy. So I know that you have been a beneficiary of a sound education in Barbados, as most of us have been. I mean, education in Barbados has been free for the most part for many, many years. And the benefactors of that have afforded us the opportunity to go to school and to learn and to be able to um, be participatory in our society and to offer our best, the best to Barbadians as a whole. But you have to be careful that you don't become frivolous and conspiratorial as you make these attempts to try to enlist others to listen to what you're saying. Let me draw parallels because history will prove me right or wrong, depending upon who absorbs that specific period of history. There were others before you. Wendell McLean, um, Dr. Richie Haynes, others who sought to break away from mainstream political parties and to form their own political parties. And a lot of these people were very, very bright people, very, very bright people. And they failed miserably. They failed miserably because they joined a or organized a third political party for the wrong reason. You can't organize a political party for the wrong reason, Brother Kemar. It has to be done because you know within yourself that either the Barbados Labour Party or the Democratic Labour Party um, is not where you want to be and it's not right for the people of Barbados. It can't be done because the Democratic Labour Party paid you no attention and the Barbados Labour Party wants nothing to do with you. It has to be done for the right reason. And your political acumen has to be strong. You can't do it from the outside looking in. You have to be on the inside looking out to be able to do um, what you need to do to form a cohesive political third party in Barbados. What I'm hearing from you is that you're having a grappling session with the political system in Barbados, whether that be Mia Motley or it be the leader of the Democratic Labour Party, Ralph Thorne. Um, Most recently, Thorne would probably not have paid you any attention, and as a result, because you were strongly advocating Democratic Labour Party at one point, you ran for the hills, and now you find yourself with a new political party. Be careful, young brother, that you don't marginalize yourself into nothingness. Um, Pretty much, young people in Barbados that are political aspirants need to learn patience, need to learn timing. Not all timing is relevant. Not all reaching out politically is going to be the right timing for you. Seek out mentorship on both ends. There are good people in the Barbados Labour Party, political stalwarts, if you have a good idea, who will sit and speak with you. And so too in the Democratic Labour Party. There are people in the Democratic Labour Party that's still worth some measure of their rate in gold. Some, not all, some. And if you were to go to them, would offer you good advice relative to where they think you should go. But to go without a measured journey, Brother Kemar, to put you in the right direction politically is a bad place to be. It's a sad place to be. And you risk being marginalized, being labeled as conspiratorial, and coming across as if you're one step away from the mental hospital in Black Rock, right? There needs to be some political lucidity for all young aspiring um, politicians in Barbados, whether it be you, Don Marie Armstrong. Um, Sometimes it is better to be thought of as a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. And I would suggest to you that you take a pill of caution. Take a pill of caution. Look at everything that's happening around you and understand it. Understanding the instruments of power, not an easy thing, Brother Kemar. It's difficult. And we often think that when we are on the outside looking in at leaders, that we could do a better job until we are placed in that position. Monday morning quarterbacks, as they would say. So I'm listening to you, and you're all over the map, and you're starting to become very frivolous and to really lose political um, lucidity and understanding. Um, I would suggest that if your heart is the instrument that leads you to wanting to govern in Barbados, make an appointment and sit down with Mia Motley or Dale Marshall or Santia Bradshaw or Kerry Simmons or William Duguid, you know, or Dwight. Um, Sit down with these people and converse. It may be worth your while if you care about the advancement of Barbados. You should be willing to go to places that are not very comfortable to you. You should work in a situation that is highly uncomfortable, and varying opinions should um, should come from your conversations with people. It doesn't matter what the political persuasion or stripes of a Barbadian is. For the betterment of Barbados and the people of Barbados, you should be willing, if necessary, to have a conversation in the pit toilet, if you know what I mean, and to come to solutions relative to the good of Barbadians. There's a lot of political selfishness, young Kemar, as we look across Barbados. A lot of political selfishness. And by being politically selfish, we establish an invidious distinction that separates what is meant to be good for the people of Barbados and what is meant to be good for only politicians and political elites. I'd ask you to pay close attention and know the difference between all of that. Having said that, I wish you the best. I think that with the right mentorship and the moral compass being pointed in the right direction, that the future of Barbadian politics would prove good for you and people like Dawn Marie Armstrong. And I keep coming back to Dawn Marie Armstrong because I think she's a terribly bright young woman with a good heart. Good heart. Comes from a background with a mother and familial ties that are strong. Very strong mother, very strong believer in God. And I think that Dawn Marie Armstrong can do great things, but I just don't think that she can do great things under the stewardship of the political ignoramuses in the Democratic Labour Party. That's just my view. Thank you.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.